impossible today for me to get anything done at all. I don't know what the problem is. She got up really early this morning, like 7 o'clock, but I couldn't get her to take a nap. I couldn't get her to go to bed early. And like when she's awake, I just can't get anything done. Like I can't get anything done. I don't know what to do with her. Hopefully this is a stage she's going to grow out of quickly because I can't do anything. Like I can't go on the treadmill because she comes over to the treadmill. Or she's like taking things out of my drawers. I can't clean the house because she's fucking shit up behind me. I clean something, something else is being destroyed. I can't do a live stream because you've seen what happens when I do a live stream. I mean, I literally have to sit inside with her and just watch her and yell at her. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, she's not bad. Like, she doesn't throw a lot of tantrums. She doesn't scream and yell. She's not really hard to manage. She's just, like, into everything. Like, even, like, I went to take a bath just before I came on here. And she's, like, well, she's normally going through the drawers. But this time, she was taking a cup and taking the water out of the tub and putting it back in the tub. But she got all wet, and I had to change her again. It pain in the ass. Anyway, let me shut my mouth and just start. Who wants to listen to me? T-Vet General. I don't know what I'm going to try to do tomorrow is get up really early. Because since she's not going to bed until, I just put her in at 10. Maybe she'll sleep until 9 tomorrow. And I'll be able to have like 3 hours in the morning. That's what my goal is going to be. We'll see how it works. T-Vet General. Looks like you might be feeling indecisive about something. If you're feeling indecisive, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Lay down the law, set up boundaries with anyone you feel has taken advantage of you, or if you feel like they're not telling you the truth. Romance should be heating up sometime this week, possibly with a Leo. If not, a current relationship could strengthen. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and that may make you feel relieved. Cimarron General for tomorrow. Anxiety seems to move into the past. Cause for celebration comes in. And it looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be feeling successful around work, school, or business, whatever it is that you do all day. You may also feel like you feel successful or like something good has happened that may be like relieving. It also looks like you could have some money coming your way. Maybe not tomorrow, but in the near future. Beautiful one, General, for the week. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. That may make you feel relief and feel like the weight of the world has slipped off your shoulders. You got some money coming in. Could be spending time with an Aries. Romance may heat up. You also might be laying down the law, setting up boundaries with anyone that you feel is, I don't know, needs it. And life changes for you for the better quickly. Your intuition is heightened, so please listen to it. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief as life moves forward. UAF, Angel Oracle. Why did I move this? Why did I move this? Because it doesn't work here. Everything is annoying me. Everything today. Like everything that I come encounter is like an inch too big to fit through the doorway. You know what I mean? One of those days. Okay, listen deeply. Listen deeply. Where is it? There we go. Angels are sending you guidance and inspiration through your powerful and resonant inner voice. Be ready to listen to that voice now. Listen to yourself. If you're unable to hear the voice, you'll be blocking your connection to the information, insight, and guidance that can support you moving forward. If you've been ignoring or avoiding dealing with something that you feel that you've had to do for a long time, your angels are encouraging you now to stop and listen. Listen to yourself and do it now. Your expansion and your growth depend on it. If you have received challenging information recently about your life from any source, you are unsure whether to believe it or not. This card assures you that it is pivotal to the unfolding of your freedom and joy, so listen deeply. Self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. You're making incredible efforts to heal and release habits and thoughts that once held you back. Take a moment to look at yourself through the loving eyes of Mother, Father, God, and appreciate how far you've come. All the adversity that you faced and the person that you are today, angels are wrapping their wings around you and encouraging you to see who they see you are. And they see you as perfect just the way you are. And your confidence has dropped recently, or if you've not been as positive as you like to have been, change that now by giving yourself credit where credit is due. Maybe you've discovered that negative talk and thoughts aren't working for you. This is a time to try loving yourself instead, to start trying to speak to yourself more respectfully and giving yourself some leeway and some time to change. Self-acceptance and listen deeply. Hannah, General for me, and David the Libra for January. Okay, between now and the end of January, things look very similar to the way they are now. Slow and steady wins the race. Nothing is moving forward quickly, and you may even feel like you put in too much work or you're not seeing much of a payoff. He holds himself back, and that may make you feel a little bit disappointed. But there's nothing bad happening. It's just, it is what it is, and there's not much change between now and the end of January. It's kind of going to be the way it is right now. Miss J, career for the next 7 days. Career for the next 7 days. Things change for you for the better quickly. A disappointment moves into the past, money comes in, and you may feel like the weight of the world has slipped off your shoulders. Feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. Got good karma coming back, and you got success coming in. Not bad at all. Should be a pretty good week. Queen, what does Jay think about my text to him? Well, he's thinking about it, but he's got a little bit of sharp energy around the situation, and he's feeling undecided. So I don't know what you said to him, but he's feeling a little bit weak. And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's almost like either losing interest or, Knight of Cups in reverse would be like kind of losing interest. So I don't know what you said, but if this is like a situation where it's the same old song and dance over again, he may be getting annoyed or feeling like it's the same old thing over and over again. That kind of a thing. UAF, will I have to work this Christmas break? Will I have to work this Christmas break? I think you will. I think you will. Oh, you keep missing? Because I really want to, like have a set time every day, but it's just been so impossible. It's so impossible. I don't know. I just don't know if it's something that I'm not doing right or what it is, because I just can't get her to take a nap. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the issue is. I mean, she took a nap a couple of days ago. I guess maybe it was Friday, and I think she took a pretty good nap. But I can't get her at the same time every day to take a nap. I don't know if other people can, and it's only me that can't. But it's frustrating. And I'm really a flexible person. Like, I can maneuver things around. I'm not very rigid, but it's starting to get on my nerves that I can't, like, I try to plan something and then I can't get to it. And then I'm thinking, well, then maybe I should put her in daycare. But then people say, don't put her in daycare until she can talk. And then that's a huge expense. So I don't know that I want to do that either. But anyway, I'm just going to do the best that I can. Cinnamon, this week for me, this week, could have a Capricorn that comes in that's new energy. You might be feeling like the love cup is full. I don't know if that has to do with the Capricorn or somebody else, but you're not looking back on the past. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you feel as if you have the world at your feet. Water sign is around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and with the Seven of Cups, you've got choices coming in. It looks like the hard work that you put into your job, work, school, business will pay off. And it looks like you could get communication from somebody that you haven't spoken to in a while that you would be hoping to hear from, or would be pleasant to hear from. Love always. What are JJ's next actions towards me? Communication comes in, and the communication should strengthen. There should be more of it, and it should be a little bit more steady and stable moving from now right through to the end of December. You probably will see each other too before the year ends. Desiree, how did Shad, the Libra, feel when he saw me at the club dancing with that guy? My friend said that he couldn't stop staring. Yeah, well, I think he wants to know who that guy was. I don't know what your relationship is like with him, but it looks like he's curious. He may have felt like a little anxious by the situation. Could feel a little bit like not. I don't want to say he was really hurt, but it looks like he's argumentative about it, like annoyed by it. I don't know. He may even bring it up to you and say something. But I don't know, get the hermit here. He might not say anything. He may think that he can't say anything or it's not his place to say anything. But he was annoyed. Annoyed and curious. Wanted to know what was going on. Love always. What are Eric's next actions towards me? What are Eric's next actions towards me? Communication comes in fast. Things change for the better for you quickly. Relationship could strengthen. I don't know what your relationship is like right now with this person, but the communication could pick up, or the relationship itself could move forward and strengthen the communication. It could be more frequent or more regular. Ariane, journal for this week. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can breathe a sigh of relief around a work, school, or business thing. Could also be feeling a little bit more financially stable. A disappointment moves into the past. You're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant, but feeling like life is starting to move forward. Looks like growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life, and life starts to move forward pretty quickly. An earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have a Scorpio around. It looks like your perseverance pays off this week with whatever you've been putting time and effort into. And it looks like you're headed towards 10 cups being full. You got some money coming in as well. Queen, does Jay want me to walk away? Well, I don't think he wants you to walk away, but I think he needs space. I think he needs a break from like the drama of the situation. Like he doesn't want to keep talking about things and rehashing things and arguing about things. He needs a little bit of a break. He does. UAF, will my time off be approved? I think it will be, yes. And general regarding the social media project that I started. It looks good. It looks like the hard work that you put in pays off. It looks like you're starting a new journey and things move forward pretty quickly. A new venture on the horizon. Things move forward pretty fast. I don't know, like, I don't know what it surrounds. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's looking to draw business in, bring business in, whatever it is, it's like an offer comes in that would be hard to turn down. And with the magician, you can make it all happen. So it looks pretty positive. Red, what are JR's issues with me? What's JR's issue with me? May feel hurt or disappointed in something that happened between the two of you. And may also feel like somewhat of a disaster over it. I don't know what your relationship is, but they may feel like they don't have any choice. If this was a romantic connection, they could feel like, I don't know, hurt by the situation. If it's not a romantic thing, I'm still going to say that there's a hurt, or it could be even a misunderstanding, but they're hurt by something. That's what the issue is. And like, that's what I don't get. If you do something, or if somebody does something to you that hurts you, like, why is it so hard for people to just say that? Like, what is like giving the cold shoulder or snubbing someone or ignoring them? How does that help? I don't understand it. Like, why can't people just say, you know what, I was really hurt that you did this? Why? I don't understand why that's so hard, but apparently it is for everyone. So, yeah, I think they're hurt by something. It could be a misunderstanding. I'm going to say that if it's not a romantic situation, it's a misunderstanding. If it is a romantic situation, it may be a deeper kind of a wound. Desiree, what were Shad the Libra's thoughts on me last night? May have thought that you were acting out of character. I don't know what that's all about, but they may have seen a side of you that they don't normally see, or they were surprised. It also seems like they thought that you were having a good time. You look like you were in a good mood. They thought that you were happy. You weren't holding yourself back. Things were moving forward for you. But they may think that it was kind of out of character. Red, general for this week. General for this week. Business may be good. A side business could bring in a ton of money this week. Feeling very successful. No longer feeling burdened or weighed down by the weight of the world. And the opportunity for travel could come in, or at least planning travel. It looks like an old wound starts to heal and move into the past. Romance could heat up and anxiety could move into the past. I did that one. I'm up to Simran, general for the week ahead. General for the week ahead. Okay, you are being guided by the divine. It looks like you're stepping into your own strength and you're earning respect, and that could be respect and being better compensated at work. It also could be earning respect at school. Slow and steady wins the race. Negativity moves into the past. It also looks like you got a new beginning on the horizon that's possible around usually a job opportunity or job or business opportunity. And you may feel as if you have some good karma come back to you. It could be a pretty pleasant week and you're prepared to do what you need to do to get your stuff done. And you're pretty productive this week. Mr. Maurice, until changes, what will the weeks be like at my job? Not bad. Not bad. You've got here, anxiety moves into the past. You're focused on what you have to do. You're not holding yourself back. Nice money is coming in, and the sun is in reverse. The Knight of Cups is here. So with the sun and the Knight of Cups, even though the sun is in reverse, it guarantees happiness. It just may be delayed. With the Knight of Cups, it's a pleasant feel. Even though you might not be thrilled with where you're at right now 100%, it's not going to be that bad at all. Lady, energies around TS and me. Not bad. A little bit like they're moving forward. A little bit like you're headed towards greener pastures. Like the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Energy is pretty good. Like a new venture could be on the horizon. Not bad at all. Simran, general for 2022. Okay, overall, you're being guided by the divine, and you could have choices that come in around work, school, and business. The hard work that you put into work, school, and business comes back to you. Somebody may make you an offer around business that would be hard to turn down. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past, and you might see some good karma come back to you. It also looks like life starts to move forward just in general. You could have travel that comes in, stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence serves you well. Life moves forward pretty quickly. Negativity moves into the past. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief, especially around finances. It also looks like you've got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities, to focus more on what you want more of rather than what you want less of. Mario, feelings of the Pisces after the heart today. She feels good about the conversation. She's listening to her intuition. Cause for celebration comes in, and she's focused on either getting the relationship back on track or being more successful, and she's not holding herself back. Are we finally going to move forward positively? I think so. Let's see. Yeah, I think you guys are going to move forward. Yeah. Why can't I get in touch with her after 8? I don't think it's always the same reason. I think that may be her time for herself. So she may be doing different things for herself on different nights. Sometimes she might be sleeping. Some days she could just be watching TV. She's just kind of like, that's her time to herself, like later at night. I don't think that is anything to be worried about. It just seems to be something always different. Like she just, that's her time to herself, and she uses it whatever she sees fit. And she just doesn't answer, or she answers you in the morning. I think most of the time she's probably just gone to bed. Or she's going to bed soon and doesn't want to start a conversation. Sister, this guy D, what does he feel towards me? Thinks that you're successful and maybe even a little bit mysterious. Thinks that you're passionate. Thinks that you're very well balanced, grounded, stable, down to earth, very well focused, attractive, ambitious, kind-hearted, sincere. I would say he thinks that you guys have potential, and he thinks pretty highly of you, has a lot of respect for you, finds you to be attractive, unique, and creative. Got a wish around this situation. Not bad. Not bad at all. Lee. Yeah, Avery's going to be 2 in January. That's what it is. Pain in the ass. I don't see Lee yet, so let me do Davy for general for the week. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A wish comes true. Oh, God, excuse me. It looks like you could have a Sagittarius around, or communication from a Sagittarius out of the clear blue sky. It looks like a Libra is around. A Leo is around. Money is coming in. And you got a little bit of good luck happening this week. Could be a busy week. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The hard work that you put into something will come back to you and pay off. So don't feel like your efforts were in vain, or that your efforts are in vain. Should be a good week. UAF general for this week. Oh, man. General for this week. Okay, things move forward for you pretty quickly, or life gets unstuck. Not looking back on the past, but ready for your life to move forward, and that's exactly what's happening. You got some nice money coming in, feeling grounded and stable around finances. The Fool could be starting a new journey. It also could be that something out of the blue, spontaneous and fun happens. Either way, it's positive. You could have choices when it comes to some kind of travel coming in. The weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Looks like a good week. Pretty good week. Essence, I think it's genuinely over between me and Evan. Is there somebody else? He told me to keep the gift I bought for him. Okay, that's terrible. Is there somebody else? Okay. I don't think he's involved with anyone else. I don't think he is. But I can tell you one thing, and this has nothing to do with the cards. This is just my own personal experience, my own personal life. I mean, just my observation from other people. The giving gifts thing, for some reason, people don't ever appreciate that. I don't know why that is. I almost feel like it almost kind of lowers your value to them when you treat them well, which really sucks. But I don't know. I've experienced that bullshit in my life too, with the gift giving. So that's why at some point I stopped giving gifts. I don't give gifts anymore. Now you get nothing. That's not entirely true, but I used to go above and beyond, and I stopped that. Lee, I told Isaac that we aren't on the same page and I was going to keep my options open and just do me, and he got upset. I'm confused. Why is he upset if he wasn't on the same page as me from the beginning? Because he wants to be in control. So he's undecided. He doesn't know exactly what he wants, but he wants to have his cake and eat it too. That's what he wants, and he doesn't want you to be able to do the same. You got the double-edged sword here. And the timing around the situation isn't great, but he feels like he wants to be the one to call the shots, and he doesn't like that you're telling him that you're going to see other people. He wants you to be there for him when he wants you to be there for him. Rimmel, general love for the week. Rimmel, general for this week. General for this week. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, that will resolve itself and move into the past. It looks like with the Empress here, you can have love, money, abundance, and fertility coming in this week. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you, so don't feel like your effort was in vain. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. Your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. It looks like making it to the top of the mountain and feeling like you can breathe a sigh of relief brings you relief. Like you feel like, I've accomplished it. I've done it. Now I can relax. It should be a good week for you. Christy, what's the energy for my company moving forward? Pretty good. You have a wish around the situation. You got money coming in, and you got divine timing guiding it. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders as things move forward. It's not bad at all. Pretty good. Love always. Me and E just met today. What does he think about our meeting each other earlier? Okay. He was happy to meet you. He feels like he's got the world at his feet. He's not holding himself back. He's feeling prepared for things to move forward. He thought you were kind, caring, and sincere. Thought you were passionate. It looked like things went well, and they'll continue to go well in the future. HK, does James want to talk or does he want space? Okay, does James want to talk? Does he want space? I think he might need a little space right now. I would give him a little bit of space. Georgia, current energy, Chris sends 60 days notice to move. Well, he's feeling a little undecided and a little bit stressed, but I think he's focused on getting out. So I think that the energy is good for you. I don't know. He may be a little stressed, but that's too bad for him. Desiree, will Shad bring in communication? Yeah, I think so. I think you will hear from him. Vicky. General for today. Oh, it's morning. It's morning where you are. Okay, let's see. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well, and it will help negativity to move into the past. Could have a new journey on the horizon. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable today when money comes in today or relatively soon. Could be spending time with a Cancer. That also could be a road trip may come up. It looks like you're no longer feeling stuck or held back. You're not looking back on the past fondly. You could be eager for your life to move forward, and life changes to the better quickly. Not a bad day. Simran, the current good and bad characteristic traits of Leo. This person is smart, intelligent, grounded, stable, perseverant. Spontaneous, fun to be around. They probably have a very outgoing personality or an outgoing side. But they could be an optimist when things are going well for them, and then a pessimist when things aren't so great. A lot of people are like that. They could be a little deceitful sometimes. Could be a little selfish. They're intuitive. They're creative and unique, but they could have a very sharp edge, especially if they were hurt. If somebody hurts them, they could have a sharp edge. Simran, current good and bad characteristics of GB. This person is perseverant, but they also could be indecisive and they could lie a lot. They also come up as somebody who's unprepared and mildly anxious. They are, or they will grow to be very grounded and stable at some point in the future, but they just might not be there yet. They can be hurtful and deceitful. They could be passionate, kind-hearted, sincere, depending on the situation. They look like they're hardworking and their intentions are good for the future. Like they're goal-orientated, or they have ideas for the future, and they may be very persistent in that way. Simran, good and bad traits of Scorpio. Scorpio can be impulsive. They can also be fun and exciting, but they could be a little selfish and a little bit negative, and they could be very secretive, or they could keep secrets, or they could be a little like devious. They're smart and intelligent. They're street smart. They're book smart. They kind of come off as somebody who can be a couple of steps ahead. Like that kind of a mind that kind of knows what other people are doing, or I don't know. Whereas like someone like me can be very clueless. They seem to kind of like be very hip to what's going on. With like, like when you deal with people like how do I explain it? Like I wouldn't consider myself to be real street smart. I probably could get like taken advantage of pretty easily. This Scorpio doesn't look like that type. Like they know exactly what's going on. They could be indecisive, unprepared. They could also play the victim. But they're pretty much, they're not a bad person. They got a good heart. Their heart's in the right place. They just may be a little bit immature. They have a lot of confidence. And they tend to have a lot of respect for people in their life that they're close to. Gerard. I don't see it yet. Let me do Liz. How would things go if I move out with my boyfriend? Or your best friend. Best friend. How will things go if I move out with my best friend? It looks like it goes pretty well. It looks like you guys have mutual respect for one another. It works pretty well. You got a wish around the situation. There's some good karma around the situation. It doesn't look bad. Those situations to me are always dangerous because you don't really know somebody until you live with them. So it could be dangerous for the friendship, but it looks pretty good. I did a lot of traveling with one of my old friends way back in the day, and it was funny because we used to say, well, we didn't say it. We used to do soul journeys together, and the soul journey guy used to say that she was organized and I was organized chaos. And she used to get so fucking annoyed with me with the way I kept my stuff. But I knew where everything was. Like if I threw like my eyeliner down, I knew where that eyeliner was. She would come along and she would rearrange all my shit. It drove me fucking nuts. Drove me fucking nuts. I couldn't find my sneakers. Where are my sneakers? Under the TV. Why are they under the TV? I put them underneath the bed. She moved them underneath the TV. She drove me nuts. And I know that my chaos must have been driving her crazy for her to start moving everything, but like all like the little bottles were all lined up and I was like, what is going on here? This is not how I left it. But she couldn't help herself. She had to organize the stuff. Anyhow. Simran, good and bad traits of the Pisces. Pisces holds themselves back. They hold themselves back and then they feel like a victim and then they blame other people. They're successful or they have potential to be successful. They can be deep and mysterious. They're smart and intelligent, creative, unique, well prepared. They could also be a kind of like a go with the flow kind of person. They're very focused. They could be a little anxious. They could also be a little lazy at times. And they could be a little spontaneous, which could be good or bad. Spontaneity could be good or bad. Gerard, what's my love interest Anne's current feelings and next actions towards me during the holidays? She's blooming and feeling better since I surprised her on her birthday. All right, let's see. Well, anxiety moves into the past. Cause for celebration comes in around the holidays. You should at the very least hear from her, but you're probably going to end up seeing her. Divine timing may put the two of you may make it happen where you guys see one another. Cause for celebration comes in. Communication picks up and you should see one another at some point throughout the holidays. You're trying to be nice with the guy with the gifts. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. It's frustrating. It's such a frustrating thing. I mean, I don't know what my problem was when I really wanted, like, I don't know, I guess I wanted to make people feel like they were special. So I always tried to do something that was like above or beyond, or like something that nobody else would think of. And I always got kicking in my ass for it. Anyhow, what I did once was, I thought that this was such a nice idea. My one friend thought that I was a real asshole, but I had a star named after somebody who actually treated me like total shit. And I thought that that was such a nice, like, thing. And my friend was like, you're an asshole. She was right. I was an asshole. But, you know, it's expensive. And, you know, I don't know. Anyhow, Charlie, got a job. When will I get the details with the offer? Well, congratulations. Okay, when will I get the details with the offer? Let me get the other cards for that. Oh, pretty soon. Probably within the next 8 days. Or maybe because we have the holidays coming up. Maybe just after the holidays. But soon. The diamonds would be like during the winter. Could be as soon as 8 days. Never discuss salary package. Will it extend my expectations? Okay, let's see. I think you'll be happy. I think you'll be satisfied. Oh no, what happened? Did I lose my spot? Charlie, general for January 2022. Okay, it looks like you're moving forward towards greener pastures and you have negativity moving into the past. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Feeling grounded and stable and secure. A little bit of passion comes in. And with the Five of Swords in reverse, if you've recently had an argument or disagreement with someone, that will resolve itself and move into the past. You should see some good karma come back to your life. Oh, God, excuse me. A wish comes true, and you may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. It even could be on-the-job training, but whatever it is, it's positive. And January looks like a pretty good month for you. Pretty good. Donna, general for December, and when will I get a raise? You're probably going to get a raise in December or relatively soon, maybe within the next, sometime this winter, because you got money coming in. You got success coming in December. You're being guided by the divine and you're focused on your work, school, job, whatever it is that you do all day. Cause for celebration comes in around that. And there's a little bit of good luck coming in around you. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and putting money aside for something makes you feel relief. And you could have a new job. Well, the Pentacles is usually a new job offer, but it really could be a new beginning in December. December looks like a pretty good month. I know it's almost over, but between now and the end of the year should be pretty good. Julie, surprisingly, he did come by. Do you see him coming by again? Yeah, he'll come by again. Yeah. I'm glad that he showed up this time. Miss Cherie, will I hear back about the EC from today, Monday, and what will be the outcome? Will I hear back about the EC form today? I don't know what it is, so I can't tell you what the outcome is. I can only tell you if you'll hear back from them, because I can't tell you what the outcome is if I don't know what the EC is. You should hear back from them. Yeah, and negativity looks like it goes into the past. So whatever it is, it should be positive. The outcome should be positive, I think. Julie, tell me what I may not like about the telemetry job. I mean, I can't really tell you what you're not going to like. I don't know what the job is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you're going to have to do, so I can't tell you what you're, it's like if I were to say to you, tell me what I'm not going to like about teaching the yoga class. If you don't know what the yoga class entails, how can you tell me what I'm not going to like? So I can't really tell you what you're not going to like. I mean, I could tell you if you don't like the hours, but I don't think that that's what you mean. I mean, it looks like this is a good opportunity for you. The love cup is full. You should enjoy it. It looks like things are moving forward. You have a wish around the situation. Things move forward pretty quickly. It looks like, and maybe kind of, not that it's like it might not be super busy. It may be kind of like a slower pace kind of a thing. But I don't really know what it entails. Liz, general for the week. You got money coming in. You could have a new beginning or a new start around finances. If you've been looking for a job, you could get a new job this week. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You got some nice money coming in. It looks like you have a new venture on the horizon. It looks like you've got choices coming in. An air sign enters, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past, and you're feeling prepared and feeling like your life has come back into balance. Rimmel, energy around my
Psychology 3P30 course. Energy is good. You've got strength and a wish around the situation. So this is good energy. Not bad at all. Liz, T's next actions towards me. Communication comes in, and it comes in pretty quickly. The Knight of Cups. Romance could pick up for the two of you. Bianca. Me and my girlfriend Sagittarius had a terrible fight. Will we be okay? I'm afraid of breakup. Aw. I don't think you're going to break up. I think it was just a fight. I think you guys are going to work it out. Julie, how did C feel with and around me today? Felt good. Seemed to have had a good time. It's like he was being guided by the divine. He felt comfortable. He felt relaxed. It looks like communication was good. Seems like he had a pretty good time. It feels like things were pleasant, calm, pleasant, enjoyable. Donna, did the Taurus really get a job, or did he lie to me? Did the Taurus really get a job? I think he really got a job. Michelle, can I get a general love reading? Sure. Being guided by the divine, anxiety around love moves into the past. If you're not with anyone right now, you have choices that come in. You may make a decision to walk away from everything and anything that is not serving you anymore, and that will be a good decision. With that, you have doors that open. A Virgo and a Leo enter. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. A fire sign enters. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Next relationship that you enter should be well balanced, and it should be a well-functioning relationship. Perseverance pays off, the weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and love moves forward, and you're prepared for it. Sun, wise next steps towards me. Communication picks up. You could start off with like text messages or direct messages, and it seems like perseverance around communication picking up pays off. Simran, what does Scorpio currently think and feel about me? Scorpio thinks that you're successful, well-prepared, well-balanced, intelligent, kind-hearted, and stable. Oh, mystery, you'll probably get it. You're probably going to get it. Simran, does IB currently think and feel about me? What does IB currently think and feel about me? Thinks you're passionate, kind-hearted, strong, reliable, successful, sincere, grounded and stable, unique, and creative. Simran, what does Sagittarius currently think and feel about me? Thinks you're grounded, stable, kind-hearted, smart and intelligent, spontaneous, maybe even a little bit adventurous, and has a lot of respect for you. Liz, was T going to talk to me today? Was T going to talk to me today? Yep. Yep. Simon, what does Pisces currently think and feel about me? This person has a lot of respect for you. They think you're hardworking, compassionate, sincere, smart and intelligent, successful, strong, reliable, and driven. Empress. And see, yeah, let me do Simran. What does NB currently feel and think about me? What does NB currently think? Thinks you're positive or optimistic, forward-moving, driven, compassionate, sincere, stable, hardworking, persistent, and kind-hearted. Empress, my brother's marketing campaign for his music with Jens has not been going like he planned. Will the upcoming remainder 2 months of the campaign be better? Yes, I think things are going to improve. Yeah. Yeah. Simon, what does GB currently think and feel about me? Thinks you're smart and intelligent, hardworking. Has a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're a loyal, sincere, strong friend. Somebody who's reliable and dependable. Thinks that you're successful. A positive person. Thinks that you're passionate. And thinks that you have a good personality or that you're fun to be around. Empress, how is this thing Christina and my brother doing going on? Is it getting close to where their hard work pays off and get the money? Okay, let's see. Will this pay off in the near future? It should pay off, yeah. Yeah, it should pay off pretty quickly. Davy, love. You're prepared for your love life to move forward, and that's what's going to happen. You've got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A Taurus is around. It looks like negativity moves into the past. A committed relationship is on the horizon. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It looks like passion comes in. It looks like you've got a lot of options coming in. Your love life should be changing for the better quickly. And you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Perseverance around love pays off. Got a soulmate connection coming in, possibly with a Scorpio. You've got plenty of action coming in on the horizon. Enjoy it. Sun, general. Sun for general. You're no longer holding yourself back. You got the Six of Pentacles here, which would be earning respect around work, school, business. The hard work you put in comes back to you. You could be feeling like finally you're being paid better. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you may feel like I'm paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Life starts to move forward. You could be taking a little road trip and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You got nice stuff happening. Empress, with my brother doing the boot camp with a contraband agency, will his music career go to the next level? Okay, let's see. I think you will see an improvement, yes. Liz, why did T ignore me today? Why did T ignore me today? Anxiety got the better of him. Felt like a disaster. Couldn't pull it together. Didn't have the nerve. Felt like it was easier. Empress, will my brother get a good job with fair pay and good schedule this week or the upcoming one? Okay. He's going to get one soon. Yeah, I can't swear it's going to happen this week, especially with Christmas. But he's got a good opportunity coming in on the horizon. Let me go to the other phone here. Harsha, when will I be in a relationship? By the summertime. Clubs of the summer. You should be in a committed relationship by then. Anukriti, love for the near future. Got some good luck coming in around your love life. Things could move forward with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you might have some choices. You have a wish that comes true around love, put it out into the universe. A Leo shows up, and then an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Elizabeth, will my family love the present that I got them? Will my family love the present that I got them? Yeah, they will. They will. And general for next week. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when a wish comes true. It looks like you're feeling a little bit better compensated and better respected around work or school. Your intuition is heightened and you're feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. The hard work that you put into your work will come back to you. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. It looks like you've got Sagittarius and Aries and a Libra around next week. And if you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, things should resolve themselves and move into the past. Essence, what's next for me and Evan? Will he reach out again after me sending the okay text? I don't care if you keep asking about him. It's fine. Okay, let's see. Will he reach out to me again? I think he will. Yeah, you'll hear from him. You will hear from him. And what's next in love? Okay, let's see. You're going to have plenty of choices that come up. You're not looking back on the past fondly when these new choices come in. The anxiety around love moves into the past, a new journey starts. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo come in. You've got the world at your feet and a wish that comes true around love. So if he doesn't step up to the plate, this guy, you're going to meet somebody else pretty quickly, and he's going to be sorry. Good. That's what should happen. I'm tired of these guys. Oriella, what did Tim think when he saw me at the workplace? Seems to be happy that he saw you, thinks that you're successful, smart, intelligent. I don't know if it was like something unexpected, because like a pleasant surprise comes up. He seems to have a lot of respect for you and was happy to see you. I was there for a visit to fill up the paperwork. He does live with someone now. Okay. I still think he was happy to see you. And I think that's a good thing. All right, let's see. Jess, what will my parents think about my next relationship? I think they'll be supportive of it. They may feel like negativity has moved into the past. This relationship is positive and there's long-term potential around it. Could also feel like at that point your whole life has changed for the better quickly. So they just may feel like you're overall in a better place as well. Empress, will Dr. Joshi offer me a well-paying full-time job? You got 3 aces. Yes, you should be getting the job. Definitely. I mean, if for whatever reason you don't get a job from this person, you should be getting a full-time job that's well-paying very soon. Nav, will I get a passing grade on my first weekly report? Shit, that disappeared. Damn it. Will I get a passing grade on my first weekly report that I submitted yesterday? I think you will, yes. Yeah, I think that you will. And I think you'll feel relieved once that happens. Tilly, I may have a journal for tomorrow. Sure. Somebody can make you an offer tomorrow that would be hard to turn down. You've got success coming in tomorrow, growth, change, and transformation coming in tomorrow, a Virgo and a Scorpio around, a wish comes true, and Aquarius enters. Not looking back on the past fondly, but all of a sudden life may move forward for you. Your intuition is heightened, and you may feel like the people in your life or in your personal relationships are well respecting you. If you recently had a disagreement or an argument with someone, it could resolve itself and move into the past. Not a bad day. Essence, last question. When do you think that he'll reach back out? And should I return the gift or keep it? You know, the gift thing, I mean, it really pisses me off, but I can see, it depends what the circumstances are. Because, like, for me, I don't like when people buy me things. Like, I'm a hypocrite, right? Because if somebody bought me something, I would feel embarrassed, and I probably would feel like I didn't deserve it. But I like to buy people things. So for me, like one time, this one guy that I was seeing way back when, I bought him a phone because he didn't have one at the time, and he was going to be working like in the city, and he was going to be traveling in and out of the city. And I really did want him to have the phone because it felt like it was for his safety. And I didn't buy it for him. Like, I bought it for him. I also wanted it so that I could get in touch with him. So, I mean, there was a little bit of selfishness on my part, but, and it was one of those phones that you could add minutes to. It wasn't expensive, but that's not the point. I mean, I bought it because I wanted him to have it, and I don't even know what happened to it. But anyway, should I return the gift or keep it? Should I return the gift? Cards indicate you should return it. So, you know, it's the gift thing is so awkward. I at work one time, I wasn't really her boss. I was a part-time manager, so I wasn't really anybody special. But this woman gave me a Christmas gift. I mean, I don't think that she really looked at me like I was her boss. I think she just bought it for me because she liked, you know, she wanted to do it. But I felt like I didn't buy her anything. Like, I wasn't going to buy her anything. She was just a coworker. But then after she gave it to me, I said something to my mother like, oh, I need to get her something now. And she was like, no, you don't, because now it looks like, well, she bought you something, so you ran out and bought her something. She's like, just leave it alone. And the whole gift thing, I mean, it's weird. You should hear from him soon. Maybe within the next 9 days. Maybe once the holidays are over or once Christmas is over and he can kind of like not have to deal with the gift thing. I guess the gift thing freaks him out a little bit. You know, it's like, it's such stupid shit, but I understand it. And I don't know what it is. Now, the person that I bought the phone for, I asked him once. I said, why is it that you and I have such a hard time accepting gifts from people? And I bought him a ton of shit over the years. And he's like, I don't know. He's like, maybe because we feel like, you know, it's hard to make money and we work a lot and we know what it is to work. Maybe. But then what does that come down to? A self-worth thing. And then maybe sometimes people could feel obligated like I did with that other woman. It's weird. And it shouldn't have to be so hard. You know, it's like, why can't you just say thank you? I bought you a gift. Thank you. That's it. That's it. Talia, how will tomorrow go with BP? Should go well. It looks like things move forward. Communication picks up. You may feel like you're seeing a little bit of good karma come back to the situation. You could feel like things are a little bit more stable, or there could be something spontaneous that comes in tomorrow, or you could be starting a new journey relatively soon. Tomorrow looks pretty good. Jay, what can I expect next between me and Brianna the Aries? You got choices around the situation. The relationship itself starts to strengthen. Communication comes in. And you might feel like your perseverance around the situation has paid off. You got the soulmate connection card here. I know things have been kind of like all over the place with the two of you, but I think that the two of you have a nice connection and communication is picking up, and I think overall things are kind of improving. So hang in there. Okay, will I get pregnant within the next 6 months? Yeah, you can make that happen. If you guys have been actively working on it, yeah, within the next 6 months, it should happen. Absolutely. Maggie, when will I get to know my future partner? The timing could be sometime between now and the month of March. I love you. Will I get a haircut tomorrow? I think you will, yeah. Mystery general for the week. You got choices that come in between now and the end of the week, and you're feeling positive. Stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence serves you well. It looks like your perseverance pays off. Cause for celebration comes in. Something should happen before the end of the week that makes you happy. Life starts to move forward. Not a bad week. Adonis, how is Vivi feeling about me recently? No communication yet. Thinks that you're attractive, spontaneous, smart, intelligent, genuinely a happy person. Thinks that you're kind-hearted and sincere, and has a lot of respect for you. There should be communication soon. I can't believe you haven't heard from her yet. Coco Babe, how will it go when I meet up with C next week? It should go pretty well. It looks like an old wound starts to heal and move into the past. You're feeling well respected. You might feel like the relationship is functioning well. The love cup is full. It looks like money looks good. You're no longer holding yourself back. It looks pretty positive. Oh, I hate when that happens. Amazing me for the next 5 days. Amazing me for the next 5 days. You could be feeling negative about something or someone. You might be feeling a little bit held back, but you do have some money coming in, and you are moving forward towards greener pastures. And there's an earth sign around you, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past. And life does change for the better quickly, so the negativity should move into the past pretty fast. Anonymous, general. Got some money coming in. You're laying down the law, setting up boundaries, and you're not standing for any more bullshit. You're being guided by the divine. An argument or a disagreement resolves itself, moves into the past, and you could run into an old friend or reconnect with somebody from your past. You may be traveling in the near future. It also looks like you have a Sagittarius that comes in, but you might be moving on to greener pastures. So the Six of Cups person that comes back, you may be happy to reconnect with them, but you may be like, hey, I'm moving on to greener pastures, or they could be separate. This could be separate from this Six of Cups. They could be two different situations. The Six of Cups person's, hey, maybe you're happy to run into them or reconnect with them, but your life is still moving forward. Either way, it looks pretty good. Christine, I have a new client tomorrow. How will my day go? Goes well. New journey on the horizon. Negativity moves into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. You got some good karma coming in. Looks pretty good. Davy for the past Sagittarius. If this person has like backed away from you slowly, or has their growth, change, and transformation could be coming back in. So 8 of Cups in reverse, sometimes like I'll see that as like somebody that didn't say, hey, I'm not coming around anymore, but they just kind of distance themselves. Now they may be coming forward. They may feel like, you know what, let's revisit it. Here is somebody coming in making you an offer that would be hard to turn down. The world is at your feet and the relationship could move forward pretty quickly. If you've been feeling burdened or weighed down by this situation, all of a sudden you could get an answer as to what happened, or you may be revisiting the situation, and she could be quite persistent. There you go, is your fire sign. So let's see what happens with that. I don't know. I still keep the feeling like you're going to move forward and not backwards, but let's see what happens. Pumpkin Pie, did the Aries call me today? Did the Aries call me today? I'm not convinced that they called you today. I'm not convinced. Daria, is my dad still listening to my phone conversations? Oh, I feel like that's really a mom thing. You have a dad that doesn't? Oh, man. All right, let's see. Is my dad still listening to my phone conversations? Yes, I think he is. I can't remember which one of my friends, but somebody's mother used to pick up the phone. Like, this is when everybody had like landlines and everybody had like a phone in their room. She used to pick up the phone and pretend like she was cleaning it. Nobody bought that. Nobody bought that. Lose career. Might be feeling undecided about something around work. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. You've got the world at your feet and the weight of the world is moving off your shoulders and your career is moving forward. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. But if you're not ready to make the decision, make them wait until you're ready. Divine Cancer, what kind of vibration is the Libra as currently getting? Free me. And how's she thinking about it? I think that she's feeling like she's trusting in divine timing and that that's what's guiding the situation. I don't think that she's ready for things to move forward, but I think that she's feeling like it's all going to just happen in divine timing. I think that that's what she thinks and that's what she's picking up. Davey, will I sell my car this week and make some money on it? I think you will, yes. I think that you, yeah, it's positive. It's pretty positive. Pinky, what's going on with Anne? May have recently had a tower moment and it's moving into the past, or may have recently had a mini tower moment. Maybe overthinking things, or there could be the solution to a problem could be right in front of her face and she's just not seeing it yet. It looks like if you haven't seen or spoken to her in quite some time, you could have communication that comes in out of the blue. Overall, she looks pretty good because she's got the 10 cups full. Anxiety's moved into the past and she's got some good luck coming in. Maybe she's heading more towards the 10 cups being full. She's got an air sign around her, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. She's got a Capricorn around her that could be of significance. And she's feeling financially stable for the most part. It also looks like she could have some choices moving forward, especially around Four of Wands, which could be upgrading a relationship. It could be moving homes, changing homes, upgrading her home. She looks like she's doing okay, stepping into her strength and her self-confidence and feeling pretty good, although that tower moment is moving into the past and she may be overthinking things a little bit, but that's not, I don't think that's a big deal. I think it's moving into the past. Mydrella, advice about current job causing a lot of stress. Okay, you've got nice money coming in and you're prepared to do the work that you need to do to make whatever this is happen. Three of Pentacles would be solid, stable business relationships, and you get 10 of Pentacles, you got plenty of money coming in. I would say, if you can, with the stress of it all, if you could take a couple of days off or put in for, I don't know, a long weekend or something like that, it will recharge your batteries. I mean, things look good around this job and this career. You got the Magician, you got the Sun, which is happiness, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Things look good here. Now, if you're like, fuck it, I can't stay here, I hate it, it's killing me, then I would say if you wanted to leave with these cards here, you have the ability to manifest a new opportunity that would bring in happiness. And with these cards, you still could be bringing in money. But the current situation looks pretty good. So what I would suggest, if you can, and if you're, haven't gotten to the breaking point yet, I would take a long weekend or take a little bit of time off just to kind of recoup, so that when you can kind of take a minute away from everything so that you can de-stress a little bit. It does look like overall negativity is moving into the past. You're not holding yourself back. The stress is moving into the past and your career is moving forward right where you are. So I just think if you hang in there a little bit, take a couple of deep breaths and just get through it, this moment is going to pass. Melissa. When will me and my friend M get together? He's been distant. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is pretty soon. This distance nonsense is going to move into the past. Divine guidance is bringing the two of you to a new journey. You have a wish around the situation, and balance comes back to the situation relatively soon. It looks like you're probably going to have a good conversation about things, too. Let's see if I can get some timing. Like maybe within the next 6 days. Soon. Like I don't think it's going to take weeks. I think it's going to be this week. Renew, will my ex-boyfriend Raju Munda come back again into my life? Okay, is Raju coming back into my life? I think he is coming back into your life, yes. Oh, I hate when that happens. Stupid ass phone. Shooting star, is G missing or thinking of me today? I would say yes, he has thought about you today. T. Yvette, love this week. got a soulmate connection coming in or around you that is well balanced, well respected, and things should be moving forward with. All of a sudden, things change for the better for you quickly and communication picks up. Now, if that soulmate can be somebody that's around you, or if there's no one around you, it could be a Gemini, it could also be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You get a new journey on the horizon that you're being guided by the divine. Sister, why do I feel pulled towards this guy today? It was the first time that he looked at my Snap story after I sent him a video and a song. It's weird. I don't even like him that much, but I felt pulled to chase him. Okay, let's see. Maybe it's just an intuitive thing. Maybe you feel like, you know what, I don't really like him now, but there's something about him that I am attracted to, and maybe I should give this a chance, because it shows here that cause for celebration could come in around your perseverance. There's a new beginning on the horizon. You know, it always reminds me a little bit like the friend that I always talk about, how when she first met the guy that she married, not only did she not think that she really liked him when she first met him, but it was like a couple of months. And she said, but she's like, I keep hanging out with him. I keep going to see him. And I'm like, just go with it. Just go with it. Just go with it. And she went with it. But sometimes I kind of feel in a way a little bit like my first boyfriend was a situation like that. Like I didn't really think I was that into him. And then I kept hanging out with him, and that just kind of happened. So maybe it's like an intuitive thing. Does look like there's a decent connection here. So let's see what happens. Oriella, will Tim ever become single? And if I will ever get a chance to date him? Okay, let's see. Will he ever become single? Yeah, he could become single. Oh, you got balance that comes back to the situation. There's potential there. I mean, I would never say sit around and wait for somebody to become single and then wait for your chance to jump in there. I just would never tell anybody that. But there is, you know, the way things happen, you could be at the right place at the right time, and there's potential there. Let me just leave it at that. Yin, what Samson truly wants with us when I see him again. Maybe looking for a committed relationship that's romantic. Things can move forward pretty quickly. You got a wish around the situation. Put it out into the universe. Tibet, finances. Success comes in around finances. You have a wish. Put it out into the universe. It looks like you do have some money coming in through a side hustle. If you're persistent, cause for celebration will pay off around a side hustle. That's not a bad thing. Pinky, what is going on with L? Being guided by the divine is leading this person to cause for celebration around their perseverance paying off around a career, school, work, business endeavor being very successful. They have a wish that recently came true, or that will be coming true. They could be spending time with a Capricorn. They could have a committed love relationship on the horizon. They could be taking a road trip on the horizon. It also looks like romance looks pretty decent for them. The world is at their feet, and they're feeling very well compensated and well respected around work, school, business, or whatever it is that they do all day. Cosmic, outcome between me and Nick the Sagittarius. Okay, right now things are being guided by the divine, but it's all in divine timing, so things may not be happening as fast as you want them to, but it looks like communication picks up. The hard work that you put into this situation pays off, and things do inevitably move forward. It just might take time. If you're looking for a committed relationship, it's possible. It's just not happening right away. It's kind of a little bit down the line. Well, I don't even mean interfering. I mean, I just have, like, sometimes people will say, well, I'll just wait until they break up. I would never tell somebody, yeah, you know what? Good idea. Sit around and wait. But I kind of get the idea, like I understand what that person feels like, because it's hard to shut your feelings off for somebody just because the circumstances aren't right. But as long as you're continuing to live your life and experience other things, and that person's in the back of your mind, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just think that when you put your life on hold, that's when I think that there's something wrong with that. Because it's not fair to you. Cosmic, the outcome in the current job. I don't think you're going to be here forever. I think it's going to be your decision to leave, and I think that you leave for greener pastures. Got a new beginning that comes in that's like some good karma that could come in out of the blue, that brings in cause for celebration, brings with it a lot of happiness. Your perseverance pays off. And if you've been feeling a little unsuccessful around this place or feeling like it's not going anywhere, you could make the decision to leave for something better relatively soon. Sister, what made him finally look at my story after I messaged him? What was he thinking? He was curious. You piqued his curiosity. He wanted to know more about you. He thinks that you're unique, intelligent, attractive, interesting, kind-hearted, and creative. And it looks pretty good. Is this the same guy that you asked about earlier, or are there two different guys? I know, right? Isn't he something else? Like, he's been snoring so much lately that I'm almost wondering if I should take him to the vet. Like, is all that snoring normal? I was thinking that maybe I should call the vet. I hope he doesn't have a blockage or something in there. I'm sure he's fine, and I'm just paranoid, Mom. Jazz, who's thinking of me at the moment? Lots of people are thinking about you. You know, there's not just one person. I hate that question because I feel like it's not really the question that you want to ask. I feel a lot of people do this. I feel like there's a specific person that you want to know if they're thinking about you, and people throw out this. But, like, people are thinking about you. Your mom's thinking about you. Your dad's thinking about you. Your boss is thinking about you. Like, you can't just say that there's one person. Like, I just mentioned my ex-boyfriend from years ago. I was just thinking about him. Does it mean anything? No. But people are thinking about you that are in your life. So it's very hard to answer that question. I would say a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's a fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's a Taurus and a Virgo here as well. But like I said, you know, like, think about how many people throughout the day you think about. And sometimes it's not for good reasons. You know, it's because somebody's pissed you off or you're annoyed with them or whatever the situation is. But that question is like, who's thinking about me? It's like people are thinking about you because you're in their life. So that's kind of like, I feel like it's like, you don't get like a really great answer from it because it's just too broad. You know, like, if anyone that has been in your life ever, oh, and I keep forgetting to ask my friend about this guy, they're going to think about you because you're in their mind. Like, you're in their subconscious. They can't rid themselves of you. So everybody that you know thinks about you at some point. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but it's the truth because the way the mind works, one thing reminds you of something. Like, somebody just said, oh, I don't even really know that I like him, which reminded me of my friend who I haven't spoken to in like 15 years, but I just thought about her. And I also thought about the guy she married, who I never even met. Which then reminded me of my old boyfriend from so many years ago, who I haven't seen or spoken to in 100 years. But that's just how life is. So I feel like those questions don't get a good answer. anyway. Or if there's a specific person that you want to know, you should just ask that about that person. Which, if they're in your life, they're probably thinking about you anyway, so it kind of covers that base as well. Forever, did D lie to me tonight? Did D lie to me tonight? 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I think that this person did lie to you tonight. Davey, how will things go when I get to Hawaii? I got my ticket today and I have a place to stay with a friend of a friend. Not sure how that living situation will work out. Okay, let's see. It looks like it's okay. I mean, it looks like, you may have to adjust, but it looks like it works out. You make it to the top of the mountain, weight of the world moves off your feet. Here you are traveling to water, by water, or around water. It's not a bad situation. It's temporary, but it's not a bad situation. Good. I mean, at least you got it all worked out. Georgia, general for next week. Next week, you've got the world that's at your feet. You're no longer being held back. A disappointment moves into the past. A wish comes true. A new journey begins, and Aries enters. Something should happen next week that makes you happy, and your perseverance pays off. It looks like you could have a Capricorn come in, and you might be traveling. Could also have a Sagittarius around. Not a bad week. Nosrat. What does Sadiq expect from me? It doesn't look like he expects much. It looks like there's a wound around the situation and somebody has walked away. I don't know if you've walked away or he's walked away, but there seems like there is weakness in this situation, and there also could be a third party affecting this situation. I don't know that he expects much from you. If I would reach out to him and see if you guys could get on the same page, I wouldn't wait around for him, because I don't think that he's waiting on you at this point. Simran, love reading. A disappointment around love moves into the past. When you let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, life moves forward. You may be undecided, or you may not be ready for things to move on. When it's time to move on, you're going to have choices that come in out of the clear blue sky that will be brand new energy. Sign, Scorpio, Cancer comes in with success. Brand new fire sign could come in too. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that comes in with balance and a new beginning. And that person may also have money. Cause for celebration comes in when things change to the better for you quickly. But I think you'll have options with new energy, and I think it happens maybe sometime this winter. Bianca, what's the feeling of Beatrice the Sagittarius for me? Thinks you're smart, intelligent, well-prepared, kind-hearted, attractive, very passionate, loyal, secure, stable. Cause for celebration comes in around the situation. You guys should be okay. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Nosrat, does Sadiq expecting money from me? Is Sadiq expecting money? 7, 8. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced he's expecting money from you. Rimmel, love for January. Love for January. You got a passionate Taurus around. You got a committed relationship on the horizon. If you don't like that Taurus, you could have a Capricorn and a Sagittarius. Now, it also could mean with this card that there's a long-term commitment potential that comes in around a committed relationship. Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius are around. Perseverance around love pays off, but you might be moving forward towards greener pastures. Happiness comes out around your love life. The world is at your feet and you're no longer feeling stuck. You're also no longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in or you're taking the back seat. So there should be an improvement. Melissa, do you see marriage with me and M? I don't see marriage now. No, I mean, I can't say that it would never happen in a million years, but it's not showing in the cards right now that there's potential right now. Simran, spirit messages. The Emperor, Archangel Michael. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Eight of Air, an illusion of being trapped, lack of self-confidence, or afraid to take action. Six of Fire, victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. Okay, where are we here? I did that one. I think Sanch for the next 24 hours. Being guided by the divine, life changes for the better for you quickly. There's growth, change, and transformation coming in around your life. Could be spending time with a Virgo. You also have a Scorpio here. If you recently had an argument or a dispute with somebody, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Kalia General. Perseverance pays off, especially around work, school, or business. You've got the world at your feet. Got happiness that comes in over your life. Romance may be heating up. If you're with someone now, great. If you're not with anyone, Sagittarius comes in. Passion comes in. Life comes back into balance, and you could be entering a committed relationship if you're not in one right now. If you are in one, great. Divine guidance is guiding you. It also looks like you've got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life, especially moving into the next year. Not bad. Simran, will it be beneficial or positive to work with JM on NFT? Okay, let's see. I don't think it's going to be beneficial, no. Lady, love in general. Being guided by the divine brings in a committed relationship. If you're in one now, great. If you're not with anyone right now, romance heats up. Happiness comes in, possibly with a Cancer. It also looks like you have a new venture on the horizon. A fire sign enters Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, which could also be another nice option. You're prepared for your love life to be moving forward and strengthening, and that's exactly what's happening as we move into the new year. Davy, spirit messages. the Wheel, Archangel Michael. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Two of Earth. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Page of Air. Logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or challenges to plans. Changes to plans. The truth being delivered without tact. Pinky, is the Aquarius interested in me? Yes, I believe so. I believe so. Fee, what does my brother want me to do for him? I don't know what you mean. I can't. That's too broad of a question. I don't know what he wants you to do for him. Like, in other words, does he want you to mow the lawn so he doesn't have to? Does he want you to do his laundry? He could have a list of things that he wants you to do. If there is something that you think that he wants, then I would ask that question. But just general, like, what does somebody want me to do for them? Like, there's probably a lot of things he wants you to do. I just can't pull an answer out of the sky for something like that. It's too broad of a question. Like, I also can't tell you, like, what somebody's going to give you as a gift. I have no idea. Like, the cards just don't work like that. Especially when it comes to, like, earthly things. Like, does he want you to lend him money? I could probably answer something like that. But, like, I couldn't just pull out of the sky like he wants you to, I don't know, change the oil in his car. I don't know. It depends what we're talking about. I need to know, like, what we're talking about because it's just too broad. Victoria, love. The next couple of weeks, love and career. Okay, over the next couple of weeks, you should feel a little bit better compensated or better respected around work. Looks like life overall changes for the better quickly. It looks like negativity moves into the past, and if you're not with anyone right now, divine timing could bring in a Libra. Looks like overall you should be feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. If you're already in a relationship, your current relationship would have good karma around it. Simran, what changes will happen in my life in January of 2022? Could feel like the perseverance that your perseverance is paid off around work, school, or business. You may feel like you're able to take time for yourself, time for rest, time for relaxation, and also stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence seems to serve you well. It also looks like cause for celebration comes in, but that also could be because of New Year's. But either way, it looks positive. It looks like you may have the opportunity for travel. There could be some travel that comes in the month of January. That's positive. Pinky, how does the Aquarius feel and think about me? Thinks that you're smart and intelligent, kind-hearted, caring, sincere. May think that you're very creative. Could think that meeting the two, like there's divine timing guiding the situation. May feel like the two of you have a love connection, or it could lead to a committed relationship. May feel like they've made it to the top of the mountain. Could find you to be attractive, maybe a little bit mysterious, intelligent, unique, and self-confident. High vibration the next 24 hours. You have a fire sign around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling like life has come back into balance, and disappointment has moved into the past, and the hard work that you put into something, work, school, or business related, comes back to you and pays off. It also looks like you're being guided by the divine. Julie, do you still see me getting the job offer Tuesday? Yes, I think you are going to get that job offer. Emmett, is why still into me? I think so, yeah. Kara, what will my marriage be like for me and my future partner? Well, it looks like a stable union. It looks like it has its share of ups and downs. There are some disappointments around the situation, but for the most part, it's got a sturdy foundation. It looks like it brings in lots of happiness overall, but you have to be persistent and not give up. There's going to be rough times, but your relationship will be strong enough to get through it as long as you continue to work hard. Looks like it's a soulmate connection, and soulmate connections tend to be a little rough. Anthony, the current communication blockage and why the Cancer is holding back from communication with me. Well, she's walked away from this connection and she's just not ready to come back to it because she's still feeling negative bullshit going on in her life. She feels out of balance and she feels like there's distance between the two of you and she's just not ready to open the door yet. She's feeling too burdened and weighed down by the weight of the world right now. Outlander, how much does SN like me on a scale from 1 to 10? Can't measure love like that. You can't measure like. You can't measure love. There's just no way. You can't, because each person loves differently. So a 1 would be different for me than somebody else. Like, you're trying to apply logic to situations and emotions where logic just doesn't. Like, you can't say, like, I love you this much. This is how much I love you. Right? Because this much to me is going to be different than this much to you. People just don't love the same way. There's no way to measure love. There's no way. I can't answer that question. I can tell you if this person is interested in you, if they care about you, but you just like, you can't, like, some people, they go through a breakup and like it's the end of the world for them. Like, they don't get out of bed, they're devastated. Other people, they're like, okay, I'll get over it, and life moves on. So you can't measure. There's no way. I just can't do it. I don't see anybody here that I haven't gotten to yet. Let me go to this one here. Primrose General. Being guided by the divine brings in choices. You've got the world at your feet. You got a Capricorn coming in that could be of significance. You got good luck coming in. You got money coming in. You got another earth sign aside from that Capricorn coming in. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life changes for you for the better quickly. A disappointment moves into the past and balance comes back to life. Julie, did R really want to talk to me today? He texted me saying that the little girl wanted to talk to me. And I found it strange when she has her tablet. Unless something is wrong with the tablet. I think she did want to talk to you, but I think he used that as an excuse. Yeah, so that he could. Like, I think she may have said something about you, so he just took it upon himself to make the phone call. And then that was his excuse. Um, Kevinese, why do I keep dreaming about holding as the Aries hands in my dreams? What's the underlying message that I need to know? I think that the message here is, all right, the way that the dreams were, the way that I was taught about the dreams, if this is somebody who you're actively involved with or obsessed with or interested in, whatever the situation is, and it's active, right? Then it's it's in your mind because they're on your mind. So that's why you're dreaming about them. If this is something that happened way back when, you know, maybe there were hurts and wounds involved in the situation, or maybe things ended abruptly, or whatever the case may be. You haven't thought about them in a couple of years. Now all of a sudden you're dreaming about them. It's because your subconscious is trying to purge them out. Like the subconscious has made peace with it, and now they're trying to get rid of it. It's like getting it out. Regardless of where you are, the dreaming is positive because it's kind of cleansing the situation. So it looks like you won't be held back anymore. If you've been overthinking things, that overthinking should stop, and the energy around you should start to lighten. So it's a positive thing, but it depends where you are in the situation. Somebody who you're actively in love with, obsessed with, they're on your mind 24/7, that's why you're dreaming about them. There's no real message with that. It's just that, you know, it's just like if you're worried about paying a bill and you can't sleep at night, it keeps you up at night. Well, if you're thinking about somebody all day, they're going to come out in your dream state. It's just the way it is. But either way, it's good because it's kind of like you're like processing it. Am I a primrose for general love? Somebody can make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Okay, you got a couple of things here. Communication comes in out of the clear blue sky. So if there's somebody in your life right now that you want communication to pick up with, that should happen. If there's nobody in your life right now,
somebody should show up out of the clear blue sky and make you a love offer. It looks like it could be a Cancer, but if you're with someone right now, this card can indicate current relationship is moving forward quickly. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. It looks like a fire sign comes in as well, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Regardless of where you are right now in your love life, you do have long-term commitment coming in, and things look like they're improving. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Perseverance pays off, and happiness comes out over your love life. Ray, what do I need to know? You're being guided by the divine. You got choices coming in. You got good karma coming back to you. You're not looking back on the past or moving back into the past. Your life is moving forward, and Aries enters. Feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Not bad at all. Oh, you like this one? Thank you. This is the shirt. It looks like sherbet. It reminds me of sherbet my grandmother had in the house always. Doesn't matter when you went there, she had sherbet. And it was this color. I don't think there was there yellow? There was yellow in the sherbet, but I don't think it was that yellow. It was more like this yellow. All right, where am I here on this one? V, can you give me messages for my exams? Cause for celebration comes in around your exams. Make sure that you put in the effort, the hard work that you put in, it comes back to you. Got a new beginning on the horizon, and once your exams are done, you'll be able to breathe a sigh of relief and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. But until those exams are finished, you've got your work cut out for you. Get working on them, and you should be successful. Or get working on the studying or preparing or whatever. Spiritually beautiful. Will I find another job soon? You should be able to find another job sometime in the month of January. Oh, Mel, you can close. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Farheen, will my husband miss me on our anniversary? We're in separation. Yes. Patty, does Jose come back to me? I think so, yeah. Best way. Why has Gary not contacted me? What's stopping him? He's holding himself back. He doesn't feel like the timing is right. Judgment's in reverse. Time is not right for things to move forward. He may feel a little bit burdened, weighed down, and unprepared. He's not ready. I saw E, an old teacher, in a dream. I haven't heard from him in a long time. And heard from her in a long time. And she wanted something from me. What is it that she wants, actually? I found from social media she's in the same place that I saw. I don't think she wants anything from you. I think it was just a dream. If she doesn't reach out to you and ask you for something, I don't think she wants anything from you.
And well, I mean, once again, like I just don't go too deep into the dreams because I feel like everybody wants dreams to like mean like such amazing stuff, and I think it's really just your subconscious that's coming out, and a lot of things may be coincidental, and it doesn't look like there's communication coming in from her. I mean, you could reach out to her, but if you open the door to her, then that's like you making something happen. If she wants something from you, she's a grown adult. She can come find you and ask you for it. I don't think she wants anything from you. It doesn't look like you guys are speaking with this card. But yeah, I know with the dream things, everybody always thinks that it's like something amazing is going to happen. But of all the dreams that we have all the time, most of them are just subconscious. I mean, some of them can be prophetic. I've had them before, but most of them aren't. And a lot of them don't even make any sense. So I wouldn't, if you don't want anything from her, I wouldn't go contacting somebody just because of a dream. Unless it's important to you. Like if this person was important to you, you want to reconnect, that's one thing. But I wouldn't do it just because of the dream. Only because, like you said, in the dream she wanted something from you. So if you open yourself up to that, you can open yourself up to having to do something for someone, give something to someone. You know what I'm saying? And you put yourself in a vulnerable situation. For what reason? If she wants something from you, she'll find you. Ray, what do I need to know about the romantic situation? Things may be a little stuck or stagnant right now. Just give it a little bit of space and time. Try to disconnect a little. When things get stuck and stagnant and held back, the best thing you can do is kind of pull your energy back a little bit. Give it a little bit of breathing room and let divine guidance take over. Things will move forward in their own time. And they will. Like, things will. Don't stress over it. And Mel is general for the week. Okay, you've got a new journey starts. Well, I mean, the Fool could either be a new journey begins or something out of the clear blue sky spontaneous comes in that brings in cause for celebration. You could have a Leo around that may be of significance. A wish comes true. Life changes for the better quickly. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business pays off, comes back to you. It also looks like you could have a new beginning on the horizon around business, that things could move forward quickly. You also may have some nice choices that come in before the end of the week. Love cup could be full as well, and that may be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That's it for me, right? I finished all the super chats. I didn't skip over anybody. I am going to try to go to bed early, and then I'm going to try to get up early. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully she sleeps. Pain in the neck. Alrighty, that is it for me tonight, guys. I will see you guys at some point tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here tonight, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.